Hello everyone, a very warm good morning to one and all. Myself, Dr. Dinesh Ramanrao Deshmukh, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Inorganic College of Science, Ballarpur. As I told earlier, I am going to teach you Inorganic Chemistry, means paper 1 of BSc first semester. So dear students, in this presentation, we are going to discuss with introduction to syllabus, means complete syllabus of your BSc semester first, prescribed by Gondwana University, Gadchiroli, examination pattern of BSc first year. So now introduction to syllabus. So now BSc first year deals with two different papers, that is inorganic chemistry and organic chemistry. So inorganic chemistry for 50 mark and organic chemistry for 50 mark. Theory paper 50 mark plus 10 marks internal for each paper, means 60 plus 60, 120 marks plus 30 marks for practical, means total chemistry paper for your BSc first semester is for 150 marks. Now, inorganic chemistry deals with 4 different units. Now, first unit is atomic structure. First unit is atomic structure and periodic property. So, first unit is bifurcated in 2 different parts. Means in part 1, in atomic structure, we have to deal with what is meant by atom, fundamental particles of atom, nucleus, then electronic configuration of different elements, then review of Bohr's theory, then Schrödinger wave equation, then we have to learn with what is meant by Heisenberg uncertainty principle, Pauli's exclusion principle, Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity, Aubert principle, then shapes of S, P, D and F orbital, then quantum numbers, then radial and angular wave functions, etc. So in first part, we have to deal with atomic structure. Then in second part, periodic property. So dear students, we are going to study about inorganic chemistry. Means you must know periodic table. Okay, so in next lecture we are going to discuss what is periodic table, periodic properties, how to learn complete periodic table in 1 minute or how to write complete periodic table. So I am going to tell you mnemonics, certain tricks are there to learn to memorize periodic table. So now what is meant by periodic property? So periodic properties are nothing but it is a sequence of elements in a groups and rows. Means in a vertical groups and horizontal rows, there are certain sequence, means certain trend followed by elements called as a periodic property. So in this we have to discuss with what is trend in atomic and ionic radii, ionization energy, electron affinity, electronegativity, ionization potential, Pauli's and molecular scale of electronegativity, effective nuclear charge and Slater's rule. So in first unit, we have to deal with atomic structure and periodic properties. So likewise, as I told earlier, there are 4 different units for inorganic chemistry paper. So first unit is atomic structure and periodic property. Now second unit deals with molecular orbital theory. Second unit deals with molecular orbital theory and covalent bond. So first covalent bond. So in this we have to discuss about valence bond theory and its limitation, overlapping of bond strength, then bond energy, then bond strength, bond order and bond angle. Then what is meant by hybridization? That you have to learn in organic also. So hybridization is nothing but it is a mixing and recasting of an atomic orbital. So there are certain types. So types of hybridization and shapes of simple inorganic molecule. With the help of VSEPR theory, means valence share electron pair repulsion. So VSEPR theory can be used to study the structure and bonding in ammonia, SF4, ClF3, water, ICl- molecules. Now second part of this unit deals with molecular orbital theory. So in this we have to discuss LCAO approximation, wave equation for molecular orbitals, bonding and anti-bonding molecular orbitals, order of energy level in MO diagram, molecular orbital diagram for homonuclear diatomic molecules of hydrogen, helium, and second row of a periodic table. Then concept of non-bonding MOs in HF molecule, then Coulson's MO diagram of CO and NO. Means in second unit we have to discuss about covalent bond and molecular orbital theory. So likewise, now third unit is totally depend on a periodic table. Now unit 3 again divided into two different parts. That is part A, S block elements, and part B, P block elements. So we have discussed periodic properties in unit 1 part 2nd. So there are certain properties like atomic radii, ionic radii, electronegativity, ionization potential, electron affinity, etc. etc. So similar properties we have to discuss for S and P block elements. Now what are S block elements and P block elements? So last electron enters in S subshell. Likewise last electron enters in P subshell. So in this unit we have to discuss about comparative study with respect to atomic and ionic radii, ionization potential, electron affinity, electronegativity, reducing properties, etc. Then diagonal relationship. So what is the diagonal relationship? That we will discuss later. So diagonal relationship between lithium and magnesium. Then silent features of hydride, salvation and complexation tendency, including their functions in biosystem. So likewise for P block element, again comparative study with respect to atomic and ionic radii, ionization potential, electronegativity, electron affinity, etc. Then diagonal relationship between beryllium and aluminium. Then there are certain preparations, properties and structure of hydrides of fifth group element, nature of bonding in P2O5, phosphorus pentoxide, phosphorus trioxide and oxyacids of phosphorus. So it's all about third unit. Now again, fourth unit is divided into three different parts. That is hydrogen bonding, chemistry of noble gases and volumetric analysis. So hydrogen bonding. So in this unit we are going to discuss about what is hydrogen bonding, types of hydrogen bonding, that is intermolecular hydrogen bonding or intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So in this part we are going to discuss about classification and effects of hydrogen bonding on viscosity, solubility, melting and boiling point. Then chemistry of noble gases. Now what are noble gases? So noble gases are nothing but last group of our periodic table. Means 18th group of periodic table is called as a noble gas. So how we are going to learn noble gas? So noble gas मैं आपको नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में न्यूमेरिक्स बताने वाला हूँ. हीना, नीना और करीना के एक्सरे रंगीन. हीना मीन्स हेलियम, नीना मीन्स नियॉन और मीन्स अर्गॉन. हीना, नीना और करीना मीन्स क्रिप्टॉन. के जेरोक्स मीन्स जेनॉन. रंगीन मीन्स radon. So these are called as noble gases. So what are noble gases? Chemistry of xenon, structure and bonding in xenon fluorides and oxychlorides. Now last part, theory of volumetric analysis. So what is the volumetric analysis that we are going to deal in a practical part. So there are certain titrations and different parts are there. First part is acid-base titration. It is also called as neutralization titration, where acid reacts with base in the presence of any indicator like phenolphthalein. That reaction neutralizes, hence it is called as a neutralization reaction. Then there are two theories, Ostwald theory and Inorganic theory, that we are going to discuss in this part. Then second type of titration is redox titration, means those titration involve reduction and oxidation processes simultaneously are called as redox titration. Then third titration is complexometry titration, means those titration which involve formation of complexes between metal and ligand are called as a complexometry titration. And again we are going to discuss which type of indicators used in complexometry titration. So it's all about syllabus of your inorganic chemistry paper 1 for BSc first semester. So first unit deal with atomic structure and periodic property. Second unit covalent bond and molecular orbital theory. Third unit deals with s block element and p block element, and fourth unit deals with hydrogen bonding, chemistry of noble gases, theory of volumetric analysis. So now in next slides we are going to discuss about examination pattern and which papers you are going to study in next semester. So as you have opted for chemistry as one of the subject in your BSc degree, so in all semester what you have to learn. So in semester 1 inorganic chemistry and organic chemistry, semester 2 deals with organic chemistry and physical chemistry, third deals with inorganic chemistry and physical chemistry, fourth deals with inorganic chemistry and organic chemistry. Now as I have discussed in the last lecture, in presentation on choice based credit system, in final year there are discipline specific elective subjects, and along with that practicals in all 6 semesters. Now it is a very important slide. So what is your question paper pattern and examination pattern? So there will be 2 theory papers for each subject for 50 marks. There will be 2 theory papers for each subject for 50 marks, and time for examination is 3 hours. So time duration for examination is 3 hours. Then each paper have internal marks. So there will be internal assessment of 10 marks for every paper in every semester. So total 50 plus 50, 10 plus 10. So inorganic chemistry का पेपर आपको कितने मार्क का होगा फिर? 50 मार्क्स plus 10 मार्क्स. So total 60 मार्क. Theory 50 plus 10 internal 60 plus 60. So total 120 मार्क का theory and 30 मार्क्स का आपका practical रहेगा. So there will be practical examination of 4 to 5 hours duration, which carry 30 marks. So the total mark allotted to the chemistry subject per semester is 150 marks. So 50, 100 mark first theory paper, then 10 plus 10, 20 internal, so 100 plus 20, 120 plus 30 marks practical. So 120 plus 30 means total 150 marks आपका chemistry subject को रहेगी. Then lastly the internal assessment will be based on attendance, home assignment, unit test, terminal test and participation in departmental activities. Now in next slide we are going to discuss about the question paper pattern कि एक यूनिट को कितना वेटेशन, सो फर्स्ट यूनिट से कितने मार्क के क्वेश्चन आएंगे एंड व्हाट इज द पैटर्न फॉर एग्जामिनेशन. सो क्वेश्चन 1 आपका रहेगा 10 मार्क का. अगेन देयर आर 2 डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन. फर्स्ट इज लॉन्ग आंसर क्वेश्चन एंड अनदर वन इज अ शॉर्ट आंसर क्वेश्चन. So long answer question for 5 mark each and short answer question for 2.5 mark each. So question 1 from unit 1 deal with A for 5 mark, B for 5 mark. Means it is a long answer question. उसको और रहेगा 2.5 marks के 4 question C, D, E, A, B, C, D. So 5 plus 5 10 और 2.5 equals to 10 marks. मीन्स पहला क्वेश्चन आपका टोटल रहेगा 10 मार्क, जिसमें क्वेश्चंस रहेंगे आपको फर्स्ट यूनिट के. मीन्स एटॉमिक स्ट्रक्चर एंड पीरियोडिक प्रॉपर्टीज के क्वेश्चंस आपको इस क्वेश्चन में देखने को मिलेंगे. लाइकवाइज फॉर क्वेश्चन 2 सिमिलर पैटर्न आर देयर. लॉन्ग आंसर क्वेश्चन एंड शॉर्ट आंसर क्वेश्चन फॉर 10 मार्क, सिमिलर फॉर क्वेश्चन 3 एंड सिमिलर फॉर क्वेश्चन 4. सो टोटल 10-10 मार्क के क्वेश्चन आपको 4 यूनिट के पहले 4 क्वेश्चन में दिखेंगे. इट इन्वॉल्व्स 40 मार्क्स. Now what about rest 10 marks? Because I have told you that total 50 marks paper is there. Then question 5 deals with very short question for 1 mark each. So there are total 12 questions in question number 5, all from unit number 1 to 4. So 3 short questions from each unit. means सभी यूनिट के 3-3 क्वेश्चन रहेंगे. Solve any 10 out of 12 short questions. Each carry 1 mark. So टोटल आपका पहला यूनिट, दूसरा यूनिट, तीसरा यूनिट कितने मार्क का होगा? कितने मार्क के क्वेश्चन आपको देखने को मिलेंगे? So 10 plus 3 13. So टोटल 13 मार्क के क्वेश्चन आपको सारे यूनिट में से देखने को मिलेंगे. So it's all about syllabus of your inorganic chemistry, examination pattern, question paper pattern of university. Okay. So in next lecture we are going to discuss about the periodic table and how to remember periodic table. So I have created certain mnemonics to memorize all the things. We'll meet in the next lecture. So thank you.